Guess who's back?
Back again.
Tell a friend.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Guess who's back? Sorry, we're canceled. We're back again. Welcome to another episode of Sorry, We're Canceled. I'm D.R. Curry.
I'm BT back in the United States, baby.
Back home in Indiana.
Back at the crib. Yeah, man, I'm happy. I'm back, man. It's sad, real quick. Man, we got to put my dog down tomorrow, man.
Oh.
So I'm like, yeah. So, hey, let me tell you something. This is how much of a G my dog is, right? So, like...
We'll start the episode with the death of your dog.
No, but it's the last 24 hours. So let's go for a walk. So, you know, we go outside. And cat cornered us is these Doberman pinchers who always fucking bark at us. For some reason, he goes across the street. He leads me across the street. And he took a shit right out of her fucking yard. And I guess his last act of violence, like, yeah, I never did like you, motherfucker. He took a shot. I go, that's a G right there. He walked over and just and kind of looked back. I was like,
Take
oh.
this last shit with you, bitches.
Yeah, I was like, I never did like y'all. And that was the greatest shit that I ever picked up in my life. I had to, you know, like,
I'd have left it there.
Nah.
It's the last one.
It's the last one, but
it's
still.
not going to happen again.
Yeah.
I promise you it ain't going to happen again.
He went out like a motherfucking G. Goes, you know what, fuck them. I never liked them anyway.
What else did you do for his last day? Did you take him, did you get him, puppy ice cream and all that?
Nah, I mean,
white
just
people shit?
all the fucking ice cubes. He likes ice cubes, all the ice cubes he wanted.
Ice cubes are bad for dogs.
Well, he likes them, so it's his last day, so.
Because dogs don't regulate their heat properly the way humans do. So.
Well, I mean, he's been eating ice cubes, so, I mean, it's over now. I mean, yeah, I mean, regardless of the ice cubes, it was done.
Okay,
so
fair enough. It's
yeah.
probably what killed him, but...
Yeah. No, so, yeah, so, anyway, we got that coming up. So, we got that coming up. So
Are you going to get a new dog?
We got a cat, so, you know. Hey, the kid loves the cat. And I'm not too crazy, but that cat, I mean, I don't even pet the cat. I just walk past the cat, and I think that's why the cat likes me. He'll come in and sleep in my bed and look at me like, how come you know? And I just, and I go, and I just go about my business.
So you just let a rando cat sleep in your bed?
Well, it ain't like I got to pick the cat off the street.
I mean,
pick this old pussy up off the street.
That's what I'm saying. You let a rando cat sleep in your bed, but you don't really fuck with him?
No, not really. I mean, it's like, no. But the kid loves
My
him.
brother has cats. I don't let him in my room at all. Fuck out of here. No.
Yeah.
They just gave the one cat a fucking bath, and he was so miserable.
A bath?
Yeah.
Good.
Because cats hate water for the most part. And this poor cat, his tail was all matted, so they, washed it out, trimmed it up, and he just looked so fucking miserable.
Like a crackhead?
Just a grumpy ass fucking... He's normally pretty sweet to me, but... He was not in the mood after that bath.
One thing cats can do though, they can fuck with snakes. You ever watch a cat and a snake go at it?
Their reflexes are faster than snakes.
Man, it's incredible. I saw this snake kind of went up like it, and it was a kitten. The kitten was just like kids got that. They look like autistic kids. They kind of. And they
kids look like autistic kids.
Don't you say shit. You did a bit about retards last night.
Yes,
You did a bit about retard.
Killed. Did it or did it not kill?
It killed. I mean, I was glad. Deion said in the pocket last night, he talking about retard. He goes, I'm not talking about retarded people. I'm just talking about, that was retarded. And Deion stayed in the pocket. People are like, ooh, and Deion's like, listen. And I was like, good for you. You stayed there.
Of course.
And
I'm
bam.
professional, okay?
Yeah, you are.
The joke is not aimed to harm anyone. Is aimed to educate you.
No one ever calls.
Why words are used in the way that they're used.
No one ever calls retarded people retarded.
No one.
No one. It's always like,
well, that's not true.
retarded.
A former president once did it.
Yeah.
But
oh yeah, a former president who actually meant
isn't that
he's
fucked
a piece
up?
Of shit. So isn't that fucked up? We had a president called it retarded. I mean, he called it retarded who mentally,
Oh, I don't know what I said.
He did. He said that, and everybody let that slide.
Yeah.
Really, but the comics are the ones you get mad at.
It's one of those things where this bit is well written, it's funny. And it's not aimed to,
No one talks about retarded people like that. I mean, we always go, you're handicapped.
And it's the same way the F word is used. You don't, most people aren't dropping the F bomb towards homosexuals.
They're not. They're not.
Way.
They're just like, like if you're like, oh my God, it's raining, I don't want to get wet. I go, damn, you being such a
Well, I don't say it, bro.
But I don't mean it like that, though.
It doesn't matter.
I don't mean...
For the algorithm, you can't fucking say it. He's got to bleep that now.
He's got to bleep...
Stop saying it.
But we can...
Seriously.
But
No, he's got to bleep that too for the algorithm. What I'm saying is if we want to post this
We can't say the
No.
R or the F.
No.
How about J?
No.
The R to the F to the J?
Leave it all
Or
alone.
what? Or we'll get canceled? Sorry, guys, we're canceled. We're gone again.
Yes.
But can we say nigga?
We can say nigga all day.
Huh? Isn't that weird?
Yeah, you gotta be a part of the community.
Speaking of that, did y'all see them niggas in Montgomery? The Montgomery beat down? Man, God damn. We talked about a little bit when I was in England. But
Because we hadn't got all the footage yet.
yeah, but man, we saw different angles.
Man.
I mean, we saw the dude swim over there, the one you made fun of. Hey, that brother swam a long way in a river. And I mean, it could have been snakes there. And he goes, you know what? I got to help my boys out. Damn.
I don't know anybody who's jumping in Montgomery, Alabama water to go whoop somebody else's ass.
But he did.
But he did it.
And he did. And you know what?
That tells you he was young. Because the older person, they all waited till the boat died.
They went to the boat, and then they got off the boat, and then it was
They
on.
wouldn't have had no energy to fucking whoop ass after them old motherfuckers. This nigga
Hey.
was 65 who was swinging that
Hey,
shit.
let me tell you something. They waited their whole life for that moment. I ain't gonna lie. I think the spirit of Emmett Till and fucking every civil rights leader was in that in that chair.
Strange fruit. All the old Negro spirituals was playing.
Amazing. Down by the riverside. I ain't gonna lie,
Go
man.
lay down, the smack down.
Let me tell you something. People are like, oh man, you know, hitting over that woman with the chair. I go, let me tell you something, man. For all the shit, I'm sure, to me, all this they've done, I'm sure
No.
the woman that framed Emmett Till, for all the ones that told on black dudes for barbecuing in the
Look.
park, she got off lightly. She got a front row seat,
I hear
literally.
that argument and I rebuttal with no, you don't hit a bitch in the head with the chair when she's on the ground. I don't give a fuck.
Hey.
What happened?
On the positive side, she was a ride or die bitch, though, man. She jumped in. She could have easily, oh God, don't hurt him. Hey, she ran in to help her dudes.
Oh, trust me, she represented everything he represented, but you still don't smack the bitch in the head with a chair. Point blank period.
I ain't got no problem with that.
And the guy who was fighting you, fine, whack him all day.
I got
But
no
she was
problem with
on the ground.
Oh well.
He gonna face charges for that.
Hey, oh well.
Speaking of facing charges, if you guys want to buy us a coffee, you can do that.
By the way, yeah, thank you for
buymeacoffee.com/sorry we're canceled. All donations really, really, really help the show with our expenses of bringing this show to you guys on all the different platforms that we do. So, if you would like to, no pressure, but it's appreciated. Go to buymeacoffee.com/sorry we're canceled.
It's in the bio.
Thank you, Keith. Thank you, John. I mean, everybody.
Keith, John, Christine, Nat, Sosa,
So,
Collins, my guy, Adam, Mark,
you know what I really like?
Janelle.
The fact that they jump in on our the debates we have. I mean, the arguments we have, and I love that.
Dean,
we're interactive with
Dean,
it.
you broke it down as eloquently as I did on the last podcast for this goofball, because we still didn't settle that argument that just because you're rich doesn't mean you're smart.
The one dude, it was Adam. I think it was Adam who said, like, I work for some rich people. He goes, their common sense is not there in some things, because I think they're so focused on making money that you're gonna lack in a lot of areas. And that's it. And no matter what you do, it's like Michael Jordan. I mean, he's great at basketball. Is he a good businessman? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a great businessman.
Okay,
he's
but-
a terrible team owner.
Terrible team. Okay, so
He's a bad.
You're gonna lack in certain areas, a lot of things. So, but I think their intelligence in making money,
that
though.
wasn't the argument.
You saying
The argument was, are rich people smarter than the average person? And I said no.
in making money they are.
No, that wasn't the argument. You just said because rich people have money, they're smarter than us. And I said that's
I
fucking
still
stupid.
think that though. I still think that.
I know, because you're dumb.
No,
It's a very
I
dumb
just think
thought.
I just think they're smarter
How?
because they got money. Because they earn money. They know how to make money.
At what amount do you think you become, not you become, but at what amount is it? Is it $1 million? Is it $1 billion?
Well,
Yeah, if he got 999,000, he's still a fucking moron. But the second he earns another dollar, oh shit,
You only
he's
got-
the smartest man in the room.
you only get
now.
half a minute. No, but if you're steadily earning money and your trajectory goes like this,
That's
then obviously you're
skill
smart.
based. That has nothing to do with intelligence.
Skill. To have a certain skill, there's an intelligence in having a skill.
No,
what kind
it
of skill?
isn't.
What kind of skill are we talking though?
Any skill. What? The skill at comedy doesn't make me any smarter than the next person. It just means I put more time in than the average Joe.
But you do have an intelligence set to do comedy. No, you do. You're a very good.
You do not have to have an intelligence to do stand-up comedy. There are a bunch of shitty comics who aren't smart.
Well, that's why they're shitty comics.
No, people still spend money on them.
Like who? Who spend money on shitty comics?
Fucking Andrew Dice Clay's terrible to me.
To you?
Okay.
Well, to
so
you
you asked the question.
But he sells out. He still sells out.
Okay, but does that change the argument? No, it doesn't.
Well, now we're going on opinions. Because your opinion is he's not good.
Your opinion is that if you have $1 million, all of a sudden you're an intelligent person, and I'm telling you that's retarded.
I thought we wouldn't say the R word.
Well,
now you're being a
It fits. You see how the word is used in proper context?
You're being such an F right now.
It makes no sense. Like, I'm really trying to get behind your argument. And a fan hit us up. Shout out to Michelle. She was like, I want a whole episode of BT spewing his conspiracies and for me to rebuttal them.
Oh, she did? That's what she said?
I think this is a perfect opportunity.
Thank you, Michelle.
For this conspiracy that you have that millionaires and billionaires are somewhat smarter than the average person, just based solely off the fact that they have a lot of money. Not their skill set, not whatever intelligence or schooling that they had, just the fact that they have a lot of money. You said because they have millions of dollars, they are inherently smarter than us. How do you come to that conclusion?
Because they're billionaires and millionaires. That's why. They're not.
Do you know what inheritance is? You can inherit.
But you can also lose it.
Take a perfect.
Look at MC Hammer. MC Hammer earned how much money?
So he's an idiot.
Can't touch
He was smart when he was rich, but now he's an idiot because it's gone.
Yeah.
That completely destroys your argument.
Listen to
that
me.
Just
listen
proves
to me.
What I
listen
said.
to me. Listen to me. He earned his money, right? But now he's fucking flat broke.
He's not flat broke.
He lost a lot of money. He went bankrupt.
Okay. Lots of businesses go bankrupt. So that should further
But they earn it back.
That should further elicit.
So you're trying to say Elon Musk is an idiot?
No, I'm saying he's not
Smarter.
inherently smarter than the average person because of his wealth. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yes, he is, though. Your average person. Your average person on the street. Your average person on the street who goes to a 9-to-5 job and who has a boss. You don't think Elon Musk, who is a billionaire, who's been into space, you think that those two are
because he's
the same
he's
intelligence?
not solving the equations to get people into space. He's paying people to solve the equations to get the rocket in space.
So,
it would be different
you're saying,
if
so you're
if he
saying
had
that
on
if
the
Elon Musk came in this room, he and Malik are the same intelligence?
I wouldn't put Malik's no. I wouldn't put Malik up against. Sorry, no offense.
You would put Malik up against Elon Musk. I love Malik.
Depending on what we were talking about, yeah.
So you think Warren Buffett and Malik are like the same intelligence level?
No.
You think Malik is smarter?
No.
So you think you're smarter than Elon Musk?
I did not say that. No.
You said you're average motherfucker. No offense, but Malik's an average motherfucker. So Malik's.
I'm glad you're laughing at it.
No, it's just Malik's.
If it were me, I'd be clapping back at this old shining motherfucker.
So by that depth,
No, I'm saying that the gap of intelligence.
The gap of
is
intelligence.
not as big as you make it seem because people have money. And Trump is a perfect example. Fucking George W. Bush is a perfect example of very wealthy people who aren't fucking smart at all. Your average C student motherfuckers who just happen to have a shit ton of money because they inherited it through their lineage.
But you still have to have a good business acumen.
No,
yes, you do.
No, you.
Otherwise,
Trump does not have good business acumen.
You have to have, to keep it.
Everything
and
he's
to keep
been in charge of, he has failed.
But he brought it back. He got it back.
No, he scammed his way to the top. You keep saying that
There's
he's
a certain
good at
intelligence
it.
in that.
No, there isn't.
He inherited $1 million. His dad gave him $1 million, right?
And he fumbled the bag.
But he still ended up taking that million, and now he's a billionaire eventually.
Because he scammed. Do you understand?
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you, but you're not hearing me.
So let me ask you this.
Okay.
If he legitimately grew his business after getting that $1 million, I would agree with you. But he didn't do anything legitimate to increase his business. Every legitimate thing that man has touched has completely and utterly failed. Now, when you go talk about his charity, Trump Charity, where he was scamming people to pay for bills
But
is he good at that?
There's still intelligence in
Absolutely.
the scamming. You still have an
No, it
intelligence.
isn't. If you take advantage of people who are not as smart as you and you're a fucking idiot, you're capitalizing. That would be like us dominating Malik in the spelling bee.
But we do dominate Malik in
Exactly.
in everything.
He's already below us. So it's nothing. It is nothing to beat him in a
God
spelling
damn,
bee.
man. We just fucking damn.
We love
Malik,
Malik.
yeah, Malik, fucking fight
Malik's
back.
gonna be well taken care of once this shit gets popped off. And
Yeah.
if you want to help us pop off, go to buymeacoffee.com/sorry we're canceled.
Backslash, God damn, I can't believe Malik's putting up with this shit. But yeah, no, I mean, you're still not going to convince me that a millionaire, billionaire.
So explain to me why Trump Steaks failed. Explain to me why Trump Vodka failed. Explain to me why Trump University failed. If he is so good at business and taking care of what he needs to take care of, explain to me how Trump Casino failed. Do you understand how terrible you have to be in order for a casino to fail? The entire business model is set up for the house to make buku dollars off each idiot coming in there thinking they're going to win. And as someone who gambles a lot, who's been to multiple casinos, let me tell you, every time you go in there and you sit down at a slot machine, you think, oh shit, I'm this close to hitting the jackpot, not realizing that you're never going to hit that shit.
Okay,
So explain to me how all that shit he was in charge of, not anybody else.
So you're saying the average person on the street is just as smart as him?
No, I'm saying that he is no smarter.
Okay, let's
than the
take away
average
Trump
person.
then. Take away Trump. Take us. What's another billionaire? We can. Richard Branson. The guy that owns Virgin Airways, and Virgin everything.
Okay, what about him?
So you think he's just a regular, like he's not that smart?
I don't think his intelligence level is miles beyond, because he's a millionaire or a billionaire, than you or Malik or myself. No, I don't.
Okay.
There's opportunities that rich people get afforded that the average person doesn't.
So he's got money. Go, hey, could you do something with money?
No, but it's no different than hiring a tutor. When you get at certain levels, you get access to people who are better at things than you are. So you can learn.
So you just
from-
give money and go, ooh, I hope it multiplies. Isn't that what you do?
No, that's not. But at a certain point of money, it literally it makes itself. You don't have to do anything.
Okay, so
fucking Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, they don't have to do anything moving forward from this very second. They don't have to do anything else in the rest of their lives to earn money, because that's how business works. You invest, you get a return on that investment. You put it in the bank, and then it accrues interest. And literally, interest just makes money. They loan out. And then me and you go take some of that money, and what does the bank do? They profit off of it. It's generating currency. It's not intelligence that's doing that. It's the model.
So what's our problem?
That I'm stuck here with you.
That we're
That's
not
my
how
problem.
come you weren't a millionaire before then?
Because
You didn't want to be?
No, I didn't graduate high school.
So basically, Malik is ahead of you then. It goes,
On paper.
it goes me, Malik, you.
Yes.
So how come we're not millionaires then? I mean, since it's so easy, you don't have to have intelligence.
Well, let's take you for example.
Let's take me for
when
example.
you were in Hollywood, right?
Oh yeah.
You could have got on Mad TV, but you decided to go to Kansas.
Because I need that money.
Okay then.
Yeah.
So, what's the
But
difference?
that's still hypothetical if I would have got that job or not, though.
Okay, but
That's
the
still hypothetical.
intelligent thing to do would have been like, you know what? I can find money elsewhere.
It came down to a decision. Because life is about
That's
decisions.
all-
And
it's
the
all-
decision
okay,
is,
and who-
I had to get money right then and,
And
there.
that's my point, is that the decision making is not that, the gap is not that big. You chose left when you should have went right.
I chose a lot
Most
of left, I
millionaires
chose-
choose left, but they have money to fall back on, so you don't get to witness.
okay, but
you
how-
don't get to witness the bad decisions.
Well, what about the millionaires who are self-made millionaires who got there by that? I mean,
Okay.
seriously, there's some who work their bucking asses off.
How
and
many
got there,
of those-
who aren't football players or basketball players or athletes?
How many of those versus the people who inherit money? That's what I'm saying.
Who knows though? Who knows? I mean, can we look that up? Is there a
I'm
percentage?
sure you could.
Self-made millionaires, self-made billionaires, Malik.
There are very few.
Self-made billionaires?
Very few.
Okay, percentage of self-made billionaires. I'm gonna say it's 6%,
6% is not a lot.
10%. Self-made billionaires, self-made.
It's nowhere near that high. Nowhere near.
10%.
Nowhere near that.
Self-made billionaires.
Nowhere.
That's what he says.
There are 770.
I think you guys are going to be really surprised.
Please do tell me. Self-made billionaires. The percentage is drum roll.
I'm getting 70%. Wait,
It can't be 70.
I'm getting 70%.
What?
That's
Are you
close.
using Bing? What are you fucking?
Using Google. But I'm trying to do more research. But yeah, I'm still getting multiple.
For self-made billionaires.
Seven. It's 69%. It's around 70.
69. Wow. Wow. So
I'm shocked.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, self-made billionaires, I think you had to be a little intelligent for that. If you self-did it. Am I not right?
70% of billionaires are self-made and only 30% legacy. No, I don't want you to.
Wow.
Okay.
Really?
According to livement.com.
I was kind of right. Right? I guess I was kind of
Well,
right.
what's the criteria for self-made?
Yeah, that's a big. Yeah, because you got to think, is Donald Trump self-made? Then you got to.
$1 million loan? No.
Yeah.
That's legacy.
Okay, so that's like, so he's part of the other 35%.
As the former CEO of Microsoft, Steve Ballmer is the richest self-made billionaire on the list with a net worth of $101 billion.
So what, self-made, so wait, did he start off like broke and he became a paper boy and then paper boy to owning the paper? I mean, he's self-made.
Okay, so 79% of millionaires are self-made. Lessons
Self-made.
those who built
Intelligence
wealth
in that.
without inheritance. And you know how you do that?
Please.
Real estate. The majority of people who are millionaires is because they own properties.
So is there intelligence in that, in acquiring real estate?
No. You know how anybody can become a realtor. Anybody. All you have to do is take the classes.
Yeah, because that's easy, isn't it? Figuring out the square feet of some place and building codes and all that shit, right?
Is it difficult? If anybody can do it, is it?
If anybody can do it. So, I mean, so all the real estate agents are probably billionaires?
Are you saying the real estate agents are smarter than the average person? Is that what you're telling me?
There's you're acting like any dumbass can be a billionaire.
Look at all the dumbasses that are billionaires.
Who's a dumbass billionaire?
Donald fucking Trump.
Who became president, who also, I mean, you can say what you want about the dude.
You're arguing financial stability versus intelligence. I'm talking. You saw Donald Trump do the interview where they gave him the dementia test, and he was like dog, cat, person. He's a fucking idiot.
No.
He's a fucking
not an
idiot.
Yeah, no, he's not an idiot.
Yes.
I mean, his ego got the best of him. His ego got the best
Wouldn't
of him.
that be a part of intelligence, knowing when your ego
No,
should get the best of you?
no, ego and intelligence are different. Ego and intelligence are different because your ego can get the best of you. Intelligence is a whole different thing.
Okay, so if you have intelligence, would you not check your ego? What intelligent person?
No.
What intelligent person doesn't check their ego?
Because we don't have $1 billion. So if you have $1 billion, no. Because you think
you just said they're separate.
But your intelligence and your ego are gonna be like they're gonna battle each other. Your intelligence and your
Right.
ego.
And so
my intelligence
and
says
what
I shouldn't do this, but also my ego says fuck it, I got $1 billion. I do
Right.
what the fuck I want to do.
So let me.
Those two battle.
So let me ask you this.
Okay.
We're talking about being smart enough to know better. That's what intelligence is, right?
Biggest one is no better. Like, you know what? I probably should put a condom on, but fuck it, man.
Okay, so
things are going really well right now.
Would that not qualify you as being a dummy in that moment? If you knew better and didn't do better, wouldn't that be stupid?
That's ego. Versus intelligence.
Okay, so
I should
every
get up,
intelligent person.
I should get up.
So let me ask you
I can
this.
get up.
So
put
let me
this
ask you
condom
this.
on and fucking hit.
So what do you say to the intelligent person who does get up and put the condom on versus the person who isn't intelligent enough to in that moment?
There's not it's like, okay, I'm in the moment.
You see how he disregards.
No, I didn't disregard.
You see how he disregards intelligence in the moment that you need it the most? When it's time to make the smartest fucking decision, he goes, "Oh no, that's ego. That's fucking stupid." When you need intelligence the most and you don't use it, that would deem you being an idiot.
Okay. No. I disagree with everything you said.
Okay, explain it to me then.
Everything you said.
Explain it to me.
Everything
When you need
said.
intelligence the most and you don't use it, are you a smart person?
No.
Just
we
answer
just got
that
people
question.
walking on the street
Just
who are
answer
potential
that
billionaires,
question.
but they don't want to be.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That you keep saying you aren't a billionaire because you're not smart enough to be a billionaire.
I didn't say you're not smart enough. I just you're not smart enough to acquire wealth.
What's the difference?
If you're not smart enough to acquire wealth, that's why you're not a billionaire. It's when you make it sound like, man, I'm smart. I probably should be a billionaire, but I'm not.
No, bro.
Woe
Okay,
is me.
take that TV show Shark Tank, right?
Yes. Okay.
Everyday Americans go on that show with product ideas.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
And in order to become millionaires, what do? They pitch their idea to other millionaires and billionaires, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I need your help to go from the level that I'm at on now.
They're trying to get a new level.
Exactly, right?
Because they're on a new level.
Are those people who are loaning these people money any more smarter than people who have created something and are trying to make it to the next level? No, they're not. Because if you can get an idea and create something like this podcast and you pitch it to the right people, all of a sudden we're on this new intelligence level? No, we already created the fucking thing.
Maybe they know a little bit more. Like, okay, but you guys have a good business model, but I can get you to another level.
Okay,
so when you be
you
smart,
said the key word there. A little bit more.
a little bit more means you are smarter.
My whole fucking argument is they are not that much smarter than the average person. Did I or did I not say that when we first started having this conversation? That the average millionaire and billionaire is not that much smarter.
That much means they are, though. That much. You saying that much. That much means they are.
A little bit.
But they mean they are, though.
Okay, I didn't.
It's like being pregnant. Either you are or you aren't.
I didn't disagree that.
And if you are, you can take care of it. So
what
then
I
you're back
said,
to being not pregnant again.
You still didn't answer the question.
Which is?
If you don't use intelligence the moment you need it the most, are you an intelligent person?
That's a good question. Hold on. If you don't use intelligence the moment you need it the most, are you still intelligent? If you don't, that's a good question.
No, it's an easy question.
No, it's not easy.
If you know better and you choose not to do better, you're not an intelligent person. You cannot justify.
Okay, let's just say,
in the moment you need it the most.
Let's just say, okay, can we say?
That's how I know you're a bad decision maker.
Can we say relationships? Okay, if you see a girl like, man, I know she ain't good for me. I know she's the wrong pick, but damn, I still want to fucking go out with her. And your friend said, man, she ain't no good, blah, blah,
Let
blah.
me ask you this. Would it be an intelligent decision to go out with a girl you know you're not supposed to go out with? Exactly. No, it's not a good decision.
But do you still do it? Man, what if she was hot? Would you still do it? Would you still do it?
You can make all the excuses in the world.
But I'm asking you, would you still do it?
No, if I knew she wasn't no good for me, if I knew the shit was gonna go bad.
Let's just say that.
You know how many fine bitches I met in my life?
Two?
A lot.
Two?
A lot more than you. Okay?
Man, I met some bad bitches.
I know.
I met some bad bitches.
I know.
Thank you.
That's why I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
I've met a lot of bad bitches too.
We all met bad bitches.
And what I'm saying is if I knew better.
That's my fucking problem.
If you know better and you don't do better, how do you call yourself intelligent?
If you know better and don't do better. Okay, yeah. If you know better and don't do better.
Yes. The moment you need your intelligence the most.
Yes.
And you choose, she's hot. That's my ego. How you going to convince me that you're smart?
Because maybe you think you can talk her into it. No, maybe you think, look, you know what? Maybe I can convince her or whatever.
That's the difference between knowing.
No, that's ego in that, though. Isn't there ego in that? If you go, she wouldn't be good for me, but maybe I can convince her. Like, let's just say,
would
you know what? I want to get her
ego or intelligence?
But here we go. Maybe you go, you know what? She's not good for me, but maybe I can get her to fall in love with me. My ego is saying I got enough game to get her to go out with me.
And your intelligence is telling you you don't have enough game.
So they're combating.
Okay,
Are they not?
which is smarter? Which is the better idea? Knowing you can't get her or thinking you can get her?
Ego is thinking you can get her.
No. I'm not dealing with hypotheticals. I'm dealing with. I've got a bunch of would you rather's.
Okay.
Johnson is
Nowhere near the end.
I know, but let's see one right now.
Well, I'm just saying. Well, we're doing one right now. You said, would you rather know you can't get this girl, or would you rather think you can get this girl?
But your ego.
No. Answer the question. Would you rather know you can't get her?
How do you know you can't? How do you know you can't?
Because you're intelligent.
No, but how do you know you can't? Anybody can get got. If she has a couple drinks and she's like, you know what?
That's the beauty.
I don't like you, but there's something about you.
Okay,
and you hit and you smash. Then you go, oh shit, I knew it. My fucking ego said I got game. Granted, she's a little drunk, but still.
Oh, so you took advantage of a drunk.
I didn't say drunk. I said ego.
No.
No,
You
she
just-
was.
in your
She was,
scenario-
she was still. I mean, she had all the facts. She wasn't like sloppy drunk, like she couldn't say nah. I mean, she was still kind of there, but you know, you got her laughing and blah blah blah, and she was like,
You
oh
gamble.
My God.
You gamble.
Ego. That's
So
ego.
you would take ego over intelligence.
I never said that, but in a
This is
situation,
your whole
in a
argument.
situation with a woman, I'm saying okay, but in other situation, okay, say business. I go, that's a bad business deal. Okay,
But I can talk him into it.
No.
I can finagle. I can finesse.
Okay, listen. What if?
What's the difference?
Let's just say, Sirius Satellite Radio said, hey, we want to put Sorry We Cancel on one of our channels. Okay, what's in it for us? You guys are gonna get a 2% share.
That's a bad. There's no ego in that. I'm not going to think I'm going to finesse satellite radio into 35, 40, 50, 100%. That would be fucking retarded. Do you see what
Why
I'm
are you
saying?
using the R word again?
Because you are making me.
You told me not to use the R word, and it's gonna mess up our algorithm.
Well, we're way past the moment of return with that.
You fucking F.
You see it how your own argument doesn't make any sense.
It does make a lot of sense.
If satellite radio came to us and was like, yo, we're going to give you 2%, would you take that? Sorry, Siri, I wasn't talking to you.
2%? I'd have to talk it over you guys.
I would tell you no.
I talk it over you guys. I really would. Because I'm going to say it by myself. They go, we're going to talk to you guys. Just talk to me. I mean, you think I...
No. I'm saying, would you...
What about Malik?
Would you like to own 2% of Sorry We're Canceled and give 98% to satellite radio?
I would talk to you guys and be like, hey...
I'm asking you right now.
No. Man, this is our shit, right? And
Malik, what would you say?
I would say, how long is it for, and what's the advancement like? Because we might have to take the L now, but it might grow us to a certain point where that was the best.
It might. That's the ego. That's what I'm saying. That's the entire point of the conversation. You're gambling versus knowing.
But there are gambles in business.
I'm not.
Every business you gamble.
And I'm not denying that. What I'm saying, what's smarter is for us to continue to own it, our own shit.
But what if we never reach the level?
Again,
What if they say
another
they can
gamble.
put,
Another
but
gamble.
what if they say
another
they
gamble.
can put us in
Would you rather
different
bet
markets?
on us or would you rather bet on satellite radio?
Satellite radio can get us in a lot of places we're not getting now.
Okay, for now. But what if we get on satellite radio and then all of a sudden our shit tanks and they own it and we can't do anything else with it? Then what? So if I understand the ego behind it. What I'm saying to me, intelligent
we get a
wise,
studio. We can go back to the beginning, how we used to. We sing songs. We can do our own rap songs. I mean, no, we just talked about it. And you know, like, no, sing a song. Parked in the alleyway. We can't get away today. I mean,
what was the one? Teddy Rogers. No,
God damn, man, that was
I would much
fucking
rather
fun.
gamble on us than gamble on
but everything is a gamble.
Satellite.
In life. I know.
what I'm
And trust me, but I'm saying everything
plus
in life
2%
is a
is not
gamble.
enough.
I just threw the number out there, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
But everything in business is a gamble.
What money would you guys do it for? And percent, money and percent.
I mean, honestly,
I would never give up ownership of this.
ownership, no. Always keep your ownership. I mean, and we learned through how they killed Michael Jackson and Prince through you try to own your what do you call it, masters.
Yeah.
You try to own your masters and they'll kill you for it. So we own our fucking master. We own this. We're never gonna sell this and go, okay, you get more percentage than us. Fuck that shit.
No.
To
Me, I would much rather remain independent and
do it in this closet. We're doing it here than fucking give it
than
up.
to have to have a corporate boss tell us
what to do.
You can't say R's and F's as much as you want.
And please don't mention J's. If you do that, we are done because we're a J.
Yeah, so I would.
I'm a J who's a
There's no
T.
amount of money that they could offer me to where I'd be like, okay, no.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Hypothetically, what if there was a situation where, let's say you guys were very low on funds.
I'm very low on funds right now.
I'm always low on funds.
So why would
Man,
that
I'm
make
about
a
to
difference?
stick you up right now, Malik.
Why would that make a difference? I've
Yeah.
been broke my whole fucking life.
Yeah. So, is that intelligent though? Being broke?
No, it's opportunity.
So you don't have opportunity?
No, I do. It's just the
So you-
opportunities are few and far between to make.
Why is it few and far between? You know somebody who's a millionaire and you work for them on the side.
Because I don't know if you know any other millionaires, but that's not how millionaires keep their money, by giving it away to broke motherfuckers.
Well, that's not very intelligent now, is it? To be
No, it's very smart on their part.
you're military. You're millionaire adjacent. So you should be and
She did all the work.
but didn't you do
She
some-
made all the deals. My names aren't on any of those contracts.
But. Okay, if she's the shooter, aren't you driving the car?
No.
Okay, if she's driving the car, aren't you the
She's
shooter?
driving the car. No.
But you have something to do with that, right?
No.
A little bit.
No.
With something?
If you think it,
I-
if I was in the car that was doing this hypothetical drive,
Are you handing her the bullets?
money,
Are you handing her the bullets?
no, it's all her.
Radio tells you when it's her.
Are you turning the fucking lights off?
It's all her.
Are you saying put it in neutral?
It's all
Shut
her.
the fuck up.
It's-
Go.
She did everything on her own.
Okay, well, if you're working with a millionaire and y'all do a podcast, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, can't you talk to her and say, listen, why don't you talk to, since you're in this close proximity to a millionaire, say, listen, why don't you multiply your money by going, listen, why don't you get some kind of network or whatever with podcasts, bring on, sorry, we're canceled.
She's independent. She does her podcast on her own. She's not with a network.
I'm just saying hypothetical. Listen to me. I'm saying hypothetical. Since you're a millionaire, okay, why don't you start your own little like side, maybe entertainment production company, whatever, okay?
Let me tell you what her answer is gonna be. Bitch, I got all this other shit. I ain't worried about you or this podcast shit.
Okay, but I'm just saying hypothetical. No, I'm saying, but since you're millionaire adjacent, say, listen.
She's got a multi deal with BET. You think she worried? Okay.
I was just talking about
I'm just
hypothetical.
telling you the truth.
Okay.
That ain't on her radar. And why would it be? That's not where she made her bones. So again,
But you
you're
always
talking
wanna
about
expand.
intelligence.
But you always wanna
it would
expand.
not be a smart idea for her to stop doing what she's doing.
I'm talking about for us, for you, since you're intelligent.
Again.
Let's go to cyber cancer. I mean, let's go to.
Would you rather?
Yeah, let's go.
Would you rather stop having this conversation because you're losing?
Because
or
it's
would
going
you-
nowhere. No, it's going nowhere.
It's going exactly
going
how I thought it would
fucking
go.
Nowhere.
This is one comes from John, and I thought it was a really good one.
Okay.
He says, would you rather listen to one song you hate the most for a year for $250,000 or do all comedy shows for free for the next 4 months? And I thought,
Wait a minute. But there's no money involved with all comedy shows, right? I mean, after it's all over.
that's what free means.
But I mean, after the 4 months is over, like, do we get money for not doing the shows?
If you do a show for free, when do you get money?
I mean, well, fuck, I'm taking the 250. I'm listening to that one song doing the 250. Give me that-
Okay, I don't understand why that was so hard for you to get to that conclusion.
Yeah.
Like, why were you confused about the free part?
I was like, is there a payoff toward the end? Like you do 4 months doing get no money, but after the 4 months is up, then you get blah blah blah.
So the question is, the one song you hate the most,
like,
that you
ugh.
have to listen to every day on repeat for an entire year.
What is one song you hate the most? I mean, just hate. I mean, like, oh, this shit.
It'd probably be some country music song.
Don't try that in this town.
No, I'm fucking hooked on that song now because of the fucking video that they made with the black people beating the shit out of white. Try that in a small town. I'm hooked on that song now. I think when you change the video to niggas with the white people's ass, it makes the song so much more entertaining.
Yeah, those people, yeah. Not just random white people.
Yeah, I mean-
we're not about that. We're
No.
We're not about the ones who deserve
any
it.
any asshole who's racist, whether it be white, black, or if they get their ass whooped by people who are against that, I'm.
Any ass who has a boat who won't move it, and they
If a
decide
bunch
to jump on somebody.
If a bunch of white people whooped a nigga who was being racist toward white people, I would feel no sympathy for that nigga whatsoever.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm all about the right and the wrong of it.
Yeah.
I mean, they jumped him. But I will say this, though. I love how he decided it was on when he went. When he threw that hat, it was like, that's the equivalent of, and they're racing. That was so beautiful. And he made it dramatic. Let's do this. It was like when we prayed for my dad.
You know what's crazy is he got his ass whooped, and then he act like he won the fight. I'm like, you lost.
Well, okay.
Because there's a video of him, like, the crowd's cheering for him after his shirt's all ripped up, and I'm like, who did you smash?
Well, okay, he had the one dude. Then the other dude came out of nowhere and fucking kicked him, and they all went down. They went down.
Yeah.
But he didn't really. But if you watch it, I guarantee that dude was a defensive tackle. Because the way he
High
went,
school?
No, the way he went like this, the way he went like, and he was-
35 years ago.
and he was bagging him up, and then the other dude came out of nowhere and gave him that knee, and they went to the ground. And dude really didn't get on top of him, so they were kind of like even on like this way, and
Nah,
then
he got jumped. Absolutely. I think he would have won one-on-one. He never got the opportunity.
Well, he did that. I go, okay, he's a defensive tackle because he went up like this. My brother does me that all the
We
time.
have gotten off topic. What song do you hate? I'm trying to think of a song that I fucking hate.
Song.
Because I'm definitely not doing 4 months of free comedy.
Fuck that.
Especially if I get $250,000.
At this stage of the game, you must be out your goddamn mind.
Yeah. After 18 years, I'm not doing free comedy shows.
Song that I hate, anything by Chicago, Mariah Carey.
Oh, I love Mariah Carey. How do you hate Mariah Carey?
I didn't say I hated her, but there's a couple
This is
songs I go, fuck.
like what?
Rihanna.
Yeah. I'm not a...
I'm not a big fan of Rihanna.
Let me see it work. I hate that song.
Oh, I hate that song
I
too.
fucking can't stand that. I'm like, how did this? She didn't even say anything. She's just making noises.
Work. Okay, that's work. If I did hear work every day, I think I can mentally.
Non-stop. It would be playing while you're sleeping.
I could mentally.
It'd be playing while you're in the shower. It'd be playing while you're taking a dump. It'd be playing while
Don't worry
you're
about that,
hollering
huh?
at some bitch.
I think you can mentally like block it out. It's kinda
No,
like,
it'd be playing in your head.
it's like getting touched as a kid. You know, you can mentally block it out and then like act like it never happened. And then
Let me ask you this.
Then I know where you go. Like this.
Let me ask you this: if you could go back and be a kid right now, and I told you, hey, you have to let somebody touch you, but at 18 you get $250,000, would you take it?
Where are they touching me? Okay, what age am I?
It isn't a dude or a girl.
Yeah. Okay, what age
What
am I?
difference does it fucking make them?
Yeah, I think it
They're
does.
both wrong. They're both wrong.
What if it's an old black grandma lives by herself and she go, baby,
The one at your family reunion that you fucking getting
And she go-
titty jobs from.
and she go, hey baby, could you help me move this couch, baby? And you go, okay, Miss Thomas, and you move the couch, and she fucking like wets her finger up and sticks it up your ass. You're like, whoa! And you go, you don't like that, baby, right? And then all of a sudden she dies, and all of a sudden her will it says, give VT 250 grand for a wet willy up the chute. Like a wet willy up the poop chute, and you go, that's my money. You gotta fucking, yeah. I mean, if it's a woman,
What if it's a man?
no. I think I fuck no.
You would do free comedy shows. You do free comedy shows.
Would you do a DM?
If it's a man, hell no. I'd be telling these shitty jokes for free.
I'll be punching him in the fucking balls. The fuck away from me, old man. How much money you got again?
I mean, because I got molested as a kid, so if I could go back and get 250 grand for it, yeah, I would.
If you can profit off of it, yeah.
Absolutely.
It's kind of like reparations. You know? It's kind of like reparations. I want my molested money, and I want it now. It's like J.G. Wentworth. I want my molested money, and I want it now.
Were you touched as a child? Call J.G. Wentworth. You need cash now.
You open the window. I got molested as a kid, and I want my money now. I want my daddy's records.
Yeah, let me get the song I hate.
Okay, another one.
Let me get the
Yeah, song I hate. Okay.
Did I send you Keith's?
No, you didn't.
All right.
I think Keith has a good one, I think.
Keith pulled up a bunch.
I love Keith. Love Keith.
Would you
What is it?
would you rather have 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife, or always have a knife but never be able to use a spoon? Shout out to Alanis Morissette from the song Ironic.
Man, Keith. What the fuck, dude? Spoons. Spoon. I can get an edge of a spoon.
Yeah.
If you ever been to prison, you can like make that
Yeah.
like a knife.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Because not ever being able to use a spoon again eliminates so many foods. You know, no more soup.
Oh yeah.
You got
put
to drink from the bowl like a savage.
Yeah, well, I've done that before.
can
You know
do
what I did? Honestly, here's what I did. Swear to God, I was so hungry one time. I was up in northern Indiana. I swear to God, like I went to this Olive Garden. So the lady came, with the salad, right? So I eat my salad, and she came back with a bowl and went, and I was already done. And I literally ate out of the fucking the big bowl with the fucking big ass sauce. I wasn't thinking, and I was eating.
You ate the whole.
That's crazy.
So when she came back with the actual, but she goes, and then she started laughing. She started laughing like Malik. She goes, I've never seen that before. And she started laughing, and I think somebody else at the bar, and they had to turn their head, and I go, I was hangry, and I wasn't thinking, and I just started eating. Because she delivered the salad, and I was like, and I just started digging in, and with the big ass,
This nigga ate the community salad
Yeah.
like it was his own salad.
kind of like a stripper. That's community titties. I mean, so it was like community. I mean, I look at the community salad, and I just start eating. I literally was cleaning up one time at a place, and I forgot, and I realized I didn't have any silverware. I had finished the meal. I didn't have any silverware. And I was like, "Fuck, that was embarrassing." I finished the meal and was cleaning up.
You really are a food savage.
Yeah, when I get hungry, man. Yeah, I get
You
hangry.
smashed that popcorn last night.
Man, we ain't gotta talk about that. We ain't gotta talk about that, man. Yeah, I know. Even Dwight was like, "Hey, man,
Slow down.
this is the Intervision."
Yeah, slow down, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, the next one. Would you rather clean up someone else's vomit or someone else's blood? Blood, easy. I don't.
Blood, yeah, blood. Because
Cleaning up
blood.
vomit.
Vomit is nasty. Blood.
Blood doesn't smell. Vomit
Well, it
smells.
smells like hot copper.
I mean, it doesn't.
Yeah, fuck the
The
girl on the
smell
period.
of blood doesn't make you want to throw up.
Well, you ever-
whereas vomit makes me want to throw up.
You ever fuck the girl on the period and it's a heavy flow? Then
Yeah.
it can make you flow. I mean, it can make you go. Brr. If you turn that light on, like, oh God. I mean, there's a lot of it. Then yeah, but
It's just blood, bro.
You guys wouldn't be scared of catching a Hep C, Hep A?
well, now that
Well, as
you,
long as you don't have any.
now
open,
that you said that, yeah.
As long as you don't have any
now,
open wounds,
now that
you'll
you
be
said
fine.
it, yeah, but you always have an open wound somewhere. I mean, you don't realize.
That's
it.
why you use gloves.
And
I'm
condoms.
just saying, it's
Gloves and condoms.
the idea of cleaning up someone else's vomit, dude. Vomit. fucking
Vomit is nasty.
reeks.
Yeah, it's nasty. It
the
smells.
worst smell.
It smells. Yeah, because it's coming from your insides,
Yeah,
and there's acid in it.
And it's all different colors.
Yeah.
You know, depending on what they.
Oh, don't even mention it. Yeah. 'Cause yeah. Okay.
Okay. Would you rather someone see all the photos in your phone or read all your text messages? They're equally as bad.
Man, my life is so boring right now that I literally I've left my phone and somebody looked through it. I go, yeah. I mean, they're not gonna find anything. So, pictures. Because I mean, I have nothing. And it's so fucking sad. I got
read my text messages.
I got no naked pictures. I got no nothing. I mean,
I would rather you read what I'm saying than see what I'm doing.
yeah, I'm so fucking boring. I got nothing.
What about you, Malik?
Probably. I feel like text would be. I feel like people might not try to understand what I'm saying. Like they don't know our relationship, so they might think I'm weird for saying certain things.
like what? Like what?
Have you been
Like what?
texting?
I mean, you might say something freaky to a girl, and then it just comes off wrong if you're just. You know how like on the news
For $250,000, I stick my finger in your butt.
some things just come off wrong in text. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. You know what? Like sarcasm. Like sarcasm.
All his texts are these RF Jews are getting them.
That's hilarious.
Okay, Keith's last one. Would you rather only be able to listen to one song for the rest of your life, or only be able to watch one movie for the rest of
What's
your life?
with the song, Keith?
Well, the other that was John with the
Okay.
one song for the rest of your life or one movie for the rest?
Fuck. One song. One song.
As much movies as you watch?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to just watch one movie for the rest of my life. I love movies.
Yeah,
so,
that makes sense.
Yeah, I'd rather go with the song. Because, I mean, I'm not really phasing out of music, but, I mean, I'm to the...
You are, because you're old. And there's nothing wrong with that, because I'm right there with you.
I'm at the age
like
of, like-
all the people that I grew up listening to stopped making music.
So-
That's why my dad was mad all the time.
So now it's like you listen to podcasts and...
Yeah.
Like Paul... Do you remember Paul Harvey? Like Joe Rogan is pretty much the Paul Harvey of today.
No, I don't remember.
Paul Harvey was the guy, if you're old enough, Paul Harvey talked like this. He would read stories, and then he'd go, and he'd go like this. He goes, Paul Harvey, good day. And that's how he would read like story, like how we
So
do.
none of our viewers know who you're talking about.
Well, I'm sure there's some my age. Are there some my age? There's no one's my age. What's the new?
Just you and Mama J.
You know what, man? Hey, Mama J, shout out. You remember Paul Harvey, don't you? Paul Harvey, good day. He was on AM radio, I think. AM or who listens to AM?
I listen to talk radio all the time.
Talk radio's good because it makes you
Mostly
mad.
because I hate new music.
We should be on talk radio. I mean,
We are
we
on
have
talk
to
radio.
censor ourselves, but still.
We are on this. This is what a podcast is. It's talk radio.
Oh well, you know what I mean. I mean, like on the, actually, like a ham radio, like, you know, flash. We saw aliens. Stop. Negroes that move to our neighborhood. They're integrating. Negroes have just put their big penises in our white women. They must be stopped. Yeah. So.
Do you guys think he would last on? No, I'm saying last in the sense of not getting canceled on.
This is the whole business model of our show is to get canceled. So we would not last.
Yeah, no, we would because we could adapt. We're both professional comedians.
It would change, but that's what I'm saying.
No, it wouldn't.
It would allow like one mistake though. I feel like you guys would make that.
Dude, you know how many FCC violations we would have
But
on
listen,
the show?
hear me out. Listen, but it worked at our advantage. It's almost like how rap music. Remember when they first got the parental guidance stickers and they thought that was gonna be the death of music, but it actually helped them because then kids go, oh, it's the dirty stuff here. So then you come out with a clean version and a dirty version, and kids always want to go to the dirty
I don't
version.
want to sanitize this.
So, but what I'm saying is, if people go, okay, say we do a guy on radio, right, and we had to, not say any curse words or whatever, okay? So we get an audience, and then we fuck up. Maybe not on purpose, we fuck up. And then they go, hey guys, we can't. And then so what happened? We put out a press release. Okay, you can catch us over here. We go back to this, and we get a larger viewership. We go, because it always.
But what I'm saying is.
But we go down, and then we go up.
No, but what I'm saying is the people who are tuning into the clean version of this show are not going to follow us to the dirty
Yes,
version.
they would.
No, they're not.
Yes, they would.
No, they're not, because they're watching it because it's clean.
No, we'd still get some crossover. Yeah, I mean, we would. We would, man. We always did crossover. And you don't know, you know how many times people told me that they listened to it and I was like, really? Because there's people I didn't realize. When I was over in England, there's a black woman in the paddock.
That listen to Tales from Gemini.
Yeah, I told you about that, right? Yeah. So I thought that was great. So there's people I'm listening to, sorry, that we don't know. And they might not be dirty people, and they might be people who maybe they go to church all the time, but
Right, but what I'm saying is the people who like the show as it is, if we moved it to a corporate space, it would not be the same show. We would have to.
I think we would because
would we or would we not? If we had bosses that told us, hey, you can't do R, F, and J jokes on this show anymore.
Well, why would they have us anyway then? Because if they know what we do, if they watch this enough to go, hey,
how many times has you had a product that you sold to someone else and they've changed that product? It happens literally all the time.
But if they know what we do, when
they
we're
don't
going
care
in,
about us. They care about the money that we can generate for them.
so they have to know what we do.
Exactly.
There's an intelligence in there, isn't it?
No. Here comes the ego that you think you can get in that space and tell them, nah, we're just gonna keep doing us. And they're gonna tell you, no, that's not why we brought you in here.
You're gonna say, listen, that sounds great, but you guys do know what we do, right? Blah, blah, blah.
Again,
because we can
that's
walk
where
away.
the FCC comes in. That's why we would get canceled immediately.
No,
Because you can't stop
you
talking about having sex with young girls.
Hey, cut that out. Cut that out. You make me sound like I'm the Black Epstein, man. Shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up.
I be saying that to myself every time you bring it up.
What?
Like,
Having sex
shut
with,
the
I don't
fuck-
know about talking about having sex with young girls. I don't.
I'm gonna make. I know a girl who makes clips for podcasts. I'm gonna get her to do a compilation of all the times that you have said.
Don't do that.
So,
don't do that.
No, I'm just gonna show it to
don't
you.
do that. Don't
so
do that.
you know
Don't do that.
how often you do.
Don't do that. I'm just joking. I never had sex with young girls. Never.
See?
I barely had sex since in the last 2 years.
Black History Month.
Every Black History Month, yeah, I get the white girls.
Reparations.
The white girls who feel all fucking guilty. I'm so sorry what my parents did to your people, so have at it. Have at it. What, she puts her legs up like that?
Here you go.
There you go.
That whole corporate.
It sounds bad, but what I'm saying is, we do it knowing eventually we're gonna fuck up, but we're gonna get an audience that like this. Okay, we're gonna raise it a little bit more, and then when we do fuck up, then we'll go back down, right? Everything goes up, goes down, but then we'll go.
We've already been down once when we fucking left the show for 10
and we're
months.
coming back up.
Exactly.
We're back on the come up.
I don't want to have to start over again.
Dion, life is like that, bro. We always make comebacks.
If you make bad decisions, yeah, that's the whole point.
Hey, we didn't make that decision though. Did we not?
Yeah, we kind of did.
How?
Because we told him to his face, we're not going to change what we do. And he was like, all right, I'm out. And we were like, fine. We didn't argue about it. We just said, we're not changing.
Because he goes, I'm done. I mean, that was like.
Exactly.
Right.
So it was one of those things where it was like, fuck you, fuck you.
All right.
Right? Isn't that what happened? I said, I don't like this. We said, we don't give a fuck. He said, fine.
Yeah.
And then we said, fine. And then 10 months later, we're in a fucking broom closet.
It doesn't matter though, because man, eventually, I mean, I just have faith, man, that.
Again, we are good at what we do together with Malik.
Well, yeah, and I mean that, man. We get Malik.
We can't do the show without
We can't
Malik.
do it without Malik. I mean, we give
We
Malik.
don't want to do this show.
No,
without
I
Malik.
mean, if we could, but I mean, we.
I don't want to do
No, I'm
this
just fucking with you. I'm just fucking. No, that's what I like about Malik, man. Malik has suckered me into like a fucking joke. So I remember one time I didn't even see this coming. He goes, "Hey man, what do you like on your pizza?" I go, "I like mushroom." He goes, "Oh yeah, man. A lot of old people like soft foods like that." And I was like, that was beautiful. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that was beautiful. I didn't see that joke come. I go, good
You're
for you,
the
Malik.
best. All right.
Yeah. What do you got, Malik? On Would You Rather? You got a Would You Rather, bro?
I thought you guys already did them all, but
I did all the ones that people have sent me. Shout out to all the people who have sent us donations on
Who
Buy
are
Me a
real,
Coffee.
true motherfucking G's.
If you would like to donate to the show, go to buymeacoffee.com/sorry we're canceled.
Yeah, man.
Definitely appreciate all
Yes.
donations.
All donations.
And we're going to set up a subscription service. We got a lot of work to do. We
But
do.
I'm looking forward to it. I mean, because
But
I love what we do.
This show, from the viewers that we've interacted with, they have all said consistently the same thing. That
What?
this is one of the best podcasts they've ever heard.
And they like listening, and I think they realize that we're authentic, and we actually listen to them. We're not like, okay, whatever, and some people like some podcasts or whatever, like people will text a comment and they won't even like it. I mean, the people that do it, granted, they might have like thousands and thousands, but still, I think people like that they're being heard. You know what I mean? I think they like to know that we actually interact
Yeah, this
with
is
them.
definitely a mom and pop podcast.
Yeah, and
we're not Walmart.
And that's what's beautiful about it. I think if I was on the other side and you were talking
We
to
don't
some-
ever want to be Walmart.
No, man. I mean, I want to be like talking to the people. Hey, what do you guys want to hear? Because there's something in knowing that people actually listen to you, and then they're broadcasting to a broad audience, and they go, "That's my question." It was almost like I had a group called. I was in a comedy troupe called the Sellout Comedy Tour. It was 4 comics, and there was a part in the show that said, ask a black man anything you wanted to, but were afraid to ask. So they write it down on a sheet of paper. And while we're doing a show,
It was anonymous.
Yeah, they turn it. It was anonymous. They turn it in, and so people, you could tell people were leery of it. So we read a question, and granted, you weren't supposed to, tell who you were. It's supposed to be anonymous. Well, that person. Sometimes people always go, "Hey, that was mine." Right? And we read it, and once people realize they weren't ringers and there actually was real questions, you see people going, "Give me a pen." And so, and no, they were like, "Let me write one down." And that got to be bigger than the actual show almost. We had to like have an intermission and then come back with the questions.
Yeah.
Right? And I think, and personally, from my point of view, I think people are looking at us going, they actually listen to us.
Yeah.
All right? They're actually listening to us, and they're taking our advice or reading the questions that we give to them, so they feel like they're invested and they're part of us.
They are a part of us.
That's what I'm saying.
We can't do the show
Yeah,
without
but
you guys.
and I think they know we're authentic. I mean, there's nothing fake about us. I mean, we're real.
Except your hip.
Oh man, that's cold-blooded, bro. You gonna talk about my motherfucking fake hip? Okay, bro. Okay.
I'm going to get one
Okay.
if I live that long.
You ain't.
I probably won't.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sick. I'm dying.
You are.
This is the last episode.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Yeah, watch out what you put that in the air. So that's why we're gonna be billionaires. Cause we ain't smart.
Fuck you.
How's the time, Malik?
we can do one last Would You Rather.
Okay, let's do one last Would You Rather.
Would you rather be reincarnated as a sea creature or an airborne creature?
Airborne. Fuck the sea. That shit gets scary. I mean,
How big of a sea creature are we talking? I don't want to come back as a nigga who at the bottom of the food chain.
Yeah,
You know
get
what I
eaten
mean?
by everybody.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
have
oh,
to be
man.
hiding all the goddamn
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, hey, I'm here. Boop, I'm gone.
I think it would be kind of cool to be a sea creature, though.
Like a shark. Or fuck that, orca whale. Them motherfuckers.
Yeah, like
Them motherfuckers.
fuck
are
up a nigga's boat.
Yeah, I mean, dolphins always get the
That's
credit.
what we should have did. We should have got some great whites to move that boat down in Montgomery. Fucking orca whale. Hey, we'll get this boat up out of here.
Hey, them orca whale. Let me tell you something. Dolphins get all the credit, but apparently orcas are just as smart.
They're smarter.
Yeah.
Orcas, I think, have the biggest brains out of all.
Check out the big brain on orca.
That was great. That was so great. Pulp Fiction is a classic.
It is.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Does he look like a dolphin? Does he look like a dolphin? Then why you tell she like
Say
a dolphin?
porpoise again. I dare you.
Say porpoise one more goddamn time.
Shout out to Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes.
Oh, I got a question.
Okay.
It's you get to pick 3 prominent black actors.
Okay.
To do any type of movie you want.
Okay.
Which 3 black actors are you picking, and what style of movie are you doing?
3 black actors: Idris Elba, Denzel,
Come on, you're killing them.
Eddie Murphy.
All right, so you got Idris Elba, Denzel Washington, Eddie Murphy. What style of movie are they doing?
Comedy, action, thriller.
A comedy action thriller.
Yes.
Who's the main antagonist, the main villain?
The villain?
Who's the main villain between Eddie Murphy, Denzel, and Idris Elba?
Idris. He's the villain. He's the villain.
Okay. What's happening in this movie? Let's get it made. Become millionaires and billionaires.
Because we're smart. Eddie,
Are they cops? Are they drug dealers? What's happening?
they're not real. I mean, they're not bad, but they're on the other side of the law, and they're trying to get money.
Who? Eddie and Denzel?
Oh, Eddie and Denzel are trying to get money. All right, let's say a truck. Like
Sounds like life.
One of them Brinks trucks, like a Brinks truck, but it's a car full of money, and it has a crash, and the driver gets killed. Eddie and Denzel happen to stumble upon it. Boom, get the money. It's all theirs.
But
Right?
that money was Idris's.
Yeah, Idris's.
Idris's.
Yeah, it was Idris's money, and
Idris's.
then he basically tracks them down, and he wants his money.
Okay. So
Yeah.
where's the comedy come in?
That's the thing. You have to make it funny. They're clown. They're circus clowns. And they find it with them. They got them big shoes and the noses.
Movie's terrible already. You just ruined
Hey, look what I found. Yeah.
I'm taking Denzel,
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson,
Oh.
and what's her name? She was in The Help. Not Octavia Spencer, the other one.
Octavia Spencer.
No,
Okay.
not her. The other. Why am I missing her
Octavia
name?
Spencer.
No, she was.
She's also in Fences with Denzel?
Yes.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Her.
Yes. And she was in the Woman King.
Yes.
Yes, her.
What is her? Why am I?
Black or white?
Black.
Abilene Clark.
No.
Minnie Jackson.
No.
No.
She's a star,
She
bro.
was in Fences.
She's in
with
Fences.
Denzel Washington.
With Denzel. It's opposite Denzel.
What? Why can I?
She's one of the greatest actors of all time.
And
And she played Michael Jordan's mama.
I'm completely with.
Rose Maxan.
No! She played Michael Jordan's mama in Air.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
God damn,
He is-
Malik.
I think I already named her. You just didn't.
No, we didn't. No, you didn't. What's her
You
name?
may be thinking of somebody else.
Motherfucker, I swear to God.
Cast.
Come on.
Viola Davis.
Viola Davis.
Why?
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
So I'm doing Samuel L. Jackson, Denzel Washington, and Viola Davis.
At least you had a woman in there. I went 3 dudes.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, we know. I'm not even gonna say that.
Man, don't even say, can't use the F word.
No.
Or the J word. Or the R
That's
word.
not where I was going.
Oh, okay.
All right, but Viola Davis is the villain.
Oh, nice.
She's
Okay.
the villain.
Okay.
Okay. Denzel and Samuel L. Jackson are detectives.
Oh!
Viola is the captain.
Oh, El Capo?
Yeah, so she's the one that is like planning all these fucking murders that Denzel and Samuel L. Jackson show up to. Like she's the mastermind behind. And she
Nice.
puts them all in these scenarios to increase their detective skills, so she can promote them to her syndicate, and then they go on and try to take over the rest of all the police departments.
God damn, I like that, bro.
Psychological thriller.
Oh, it is. I can tell.
Because it would bring out the best acting chops. Because Viola Davis, she's
great.
got so much fucking range.
My acting teacher talks about her all the time. So, yeah.
She's great.
Yeah. Anyway, we got to wrap it up.
Yeah, we got to go.
Hey, man.
This has been a wonderful episode.
Woo! I had a good
No
time.
idea what we're gonna call it.
No R's, no F's.
No J's.
Yeah, no R's, no F's, no J's.
Okay.
Kind of like no Roger, no River, no rent.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Sorry We're Canceled. If you need to send us any Would You Rathers, you can always email us at sorrywe'recanceled@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Or you can message us through Facebook or Twitter
Do
or
that.
Instagram. Follow the Sorry We're Canceled page on Instagram at Sorry We're Canceled.
Yeah.
Check out Sorry We're Canceled on X, aka Twitter. I'm never going to call it X. It's always fucking Twitter.
Word.
Sorry We're Canceled Podcast. Follow us on TikTok at Sorry We're Canceled Podcast. And thank you again for all your donations. You can continue to donate to the show at buymeacoffee.com/Sorry We're Canceled. And with that said,
I'm BT.
I'm Dion Curry.
Until next time, you know the word.
Be smart, not an ego.